Alright, hi there YouTube, it's me, Morphsuit America, and let's get right into it. Just making sure before I go and do some stuff that I got all the stuff I need to do. But we are now trying to awaken the werewolf, the elemental. And I thought I had another unit that I was like, I need to second awaken you, but I don't remember. This one's gonna be a bit later. But for now, those two are the biggest ones. So we are going to go over here and start it up. Which one's a werewolf one? Not that dungeon. It is this one? No. That's why I do the elemental one. What's the requirements for this? I've never done one of these. Or did I? Hold up. Who are the three here? I think I only did it way back then because I awakened the one pixie, but what's the restrictions? Only the monster's same. Okay, not too bad. I can work with this restriction. So we could do for this. Oh wait, nah. Yeah, I can still work with it, but dang, alright. It might be like this. If I really need to go for damage, I'll get her or I get Lola. I mean, he's really built on the crit rate and crit damage dealio though. Paladin's there to give us some support. Fran is there. I mean, Fran and her. Actually, these two are built for damage. These two are like more support than HP. Like she has a taunt. She's actually doing work now. Kind of happy that I worked on her. Or I gave her the certain runes. I think, yeah. Like she's also giving some indirect heals as well in a way. Just get focused on this. Get rid of this first. Now, if the last stage is the dark one, the Griffin's gonna shine really well against it. So anyways, when it comes to this progression right now, it's doing alright. The one thing is I really want to get like... Well, I say I want. I need and want. But every time I say something like this, the game's not gonna obviously give me the stuff that I want. But I do want a natural light and dark units, 4-star or 5-star. Biggest one is 5-star, but obviously that is super low. And unless there's the Hall of Heroes kicking in with a certain light and dark unit, I'm stuck just working with the 3 stars. Which isn't bad, because most of these units you use... Even I use some of these 3-star units on my main account. Well, I'm starting to build some of them. For example, the Light Griffin, I'm building one on my main account because I need to get through Necro, and or like any certain dungeon that has like dark element to it. It's like, oh yeah, like there's a reason why I should work on this and actually get him up there. I still spoil Kiki though. Like Kiki is so useful in all modes for me. I use it for PvP and PvE. Granted that, like, for PvP, I haven't really fine-tuned their runes to the point where it's versatile for both PvP and PvE. The biggest one is just getting a lot of speed on my Kiki. But I'm also doing that for some other units too. I'll once again showcase my main Summoners War account sometime later. Because I know that I did a video for it, but that was like maybe 4 years ago. And I've been doing a lot of little things here and there for that account. Ooh, this is gonna be nice. So if the Dark Elemental is the level 5, that's gonna be a huge win for me. If it is level 4, then it's still okay, but, you know, I'd rather be at level 5 so I can really abuse it. Don't be the dark one, don't be the dark one. Ooh, yes, that is good, that is good. That is good. It is level 5. Level 5 is the dark element. That means I can actually beat the shit, snap out of it. So I'm gonna, once I get to level 5, and if I can beat it easily with what I got, that means I can put that on auto. And do it off screen, so you guys don't need to see the boring, tedious work that I'm doing. I gotta say though, all of the progress is being done by the Second Awakening characters. Well, granted that Fran has always been good, and it's like, capitalize on her, but all these other units that I'm slowly getting to and helping me push through all this content is just a plus side. Like, for example, going through the Demon Slayer collab stuff, it is with, what is it, with Crow being clutch. Well, was it Crow? Like, some particular units, but, geez, it is a challenge. It's like, now I gotta rethink of who to really use for some of these PvE content stuff. Who to really try out. I mean, granted that I'm still gonna work on every unit that I get, because there's World Boss and then some other game modes which will require me to have a good chunk of units. So yeah, we'll be able to breeze through. Yeah, level 4, we got this. Without even having to destroy the towers. Alright, now we're going to level 5. And level 5, once again, is the dark one. Oh, you're gonna die. And the entire place is dark too? Oh no, you should have fought against this guy. Now look at that. Destroyed that one unit in one go. And now you're not gonna focus on him because you're focused on the paladin. And I built my paladin to be decently tanky. Let's go. Come on. Alright, so the last one. Let's see. It's still gonna take... Oh, gosh. Yeah, see that? Ooh, that's good damage. Now, I just need to also make sure that... I guess the attack order is like that, too. Or later. Yeah, we got it. We got this. Yeah, level 5. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a break because I got to go do some stuff. Something just popped up. So while I attend to whatever I need to do, you get to see that major cut. But I'm going to be putting this on auto while I take care of whatever I need to do. So I'm going to go over here. Not this one. Not this one. I said not this one. It's this one. Go over here, do this. Put this on auto for 30 times. Well, anyways, I shall be back. I am back, and from the looks of it, I have been successful in doing a good chunk of runs. Now, I'm gonna end this so we can go to the next dungeon that I need to run. So that one wasn't too bad, especially with the fact that it was a dark element boss. Hopefully the next one will be like that, but I doubt it. Got a good chunk of dimensional energy sitting in here. Still got a lot of this stuff though. What's your awakening status? Halfway there, so still need to burn a good 50 for her. I'm slowly working on this dude. Where's my... Yeah, I put it all over here. So did I even... So I do have a few... I have like several Vikings sitting in here that I should have worked on. I forgot about them. Oops. So I just beat that. This should be a 26. Alright, that's good. In terms of purchase. Can't purchase anything yet. So let's go back over here and start on the werewolf one. That would be in here. Oh, don't want to fight against you. The Harpoo's also in here, so I guess I should work on that. Yeah, there's that. Alright, so this one, the condition is can only enter the sum of, so it cannot exceed past 15 which I can easily like stay within that boundary. It do this. Alright. After this one run, I'm gonna have to go AFK again to do some stuff. Or I'll be right back, pretty much. I thought I was gonna do another cut. Alright, we skip that. And we're gonna easily go through this. He just wrecked that HP down to size. Alright, so the next level's open, but once again, get it cut away. Alright, so we are back at it again. We were at level 1, now going to level 2. I'm just watching this guy, and it's like, he's actually pretty beastly. I gave him so much HP. I think he has the highest HP count with all the runes on him. I need to stare at the stats later. Alright. Dang! Didn't even last. I'm curious, actually. Let me actually look at the stats of this dude. So let's go over here, monsters. So the green numbers over here indicates the amount of the stuff from the runes in themselves. Because if they don't have anything, it'll be like this. Like there's no runes on them. But if you see green numbers, that means they're runed. Yeah. 26,597. I don't think that's the highest I can go. I think highest maybe would be giving it 40,000, 30,000, 40,000 HP. Yeah, most of the substats aren't there. Well, granted that this is the main HP stat. Over here, it's like, that could be a lot higher, could hit 20. This one was pretty good. I think both rows went into HP. If I can get an, a hero rune or a legend rune to be like that, that'd be godly. This one, same thing, just hit twice. Not as high compared to this one. But yeah, it's just like really high compared to, I think the ones I built HP would be you, for example, but not that high. I think the biggest issue is this. And then there's that. Like all three of the percent stats for that guy is actually HP base. Then there's this one, which isn't heavy on HP. Actually, she's close to... Well, she's still off by 6,000, but... Grim Reaper, not that high. She actually hit 20,000, so same league. He's actually high too. Not that high, most likely because of all the runes. But anyways, going back to it, because, yeah, I'm going to be working on these two now. Once I get through the certain stages. And then Harpoo's next. She's gonna be next. Yeah, I was lucky to actually get that guy from the wishing well. Surprisingly, but I'll take it, because the couple units that you can't get from the secret dungeon is the werewolf and the living armor. So if I can get either one of those two, like I'll be spoiling them as much as possible. Especially the light werewolf. For the living armor, the dark living armor, I really want to work with again. And then maybe the light one too, because I did use silver back in Chronicles a good chunk. And the fact that they co-op together too, well, that one wasn't that great because it was these two, but if these two were to co-op with each other and fight against them, like, that thing would have been dead. Well, granted that Crow's kicking in with his, like, oh, there's a bunch of debuffs, yeah, I'm gonna damage him hard. My question is, can they get through level 5? I'm guessing this is the light element, so they both have an advantage against each other, minus the friend versus them. Light is strong against dark, dark is strong against light, so it's double edge right here. Actually, better yet, if I still have time, I still have some time. We could start working on the harpoon one. Granted, that had to awaken her. And she'll, yeah, and this team minus the werewolf, I'll be able to run that as it is. Think about it. What is her rune set? I think she's despair and focus. Or swift, maybe. Alright. So that's done. What's the last element? Fire. Could have told it to focus on the one that has more HP with that. Yup. Siren. Yeah, I'm gonna work on getting my own too. I think they're able to get through level 5 of this. If my characters are at least decently ruined, they should be good. Alright, so focusing on the big boss. He has recovers, and then these towers does that. Attacks all enemies, heal all allies by the inflicted damage. I'm trying to use dots on them, so... Oh, wow, that's actually annoying, that ability. Okay, we're stopping it from recovering. Okay, it should be dead soon. It's not that bad. Like, we got this. There we go. Alright, so that's done too. And I might as well knock out the harpoon one, so I don't need to showcase it. Where are you? Harpoon's over here. So I can just take her immediately into this dungeon. I still need to skill her up. But at the very least, I want to knock this out of the way so I can farm it on the side. So it's going to be Fran again. It's going to be... I mean, it's still going to be these guys. Actually, let's try Gina out. See if she can do a fair amount of work here. Alright, fighting against the light one. Dead instantly. That gets awakened. And then we also got points. Darn it, I did not want that. Not right now. Yeah, I'm trying to think, because I can work on this Second Awaken stuff off screen. I'm just showing the progression and actually getting through this. The next episode will be me looking at Tower Ascension most likely and figuring out how to get through the stages that I'm stuck on, and then maybe showcasing a fair amount of progression with that. Or I could try to work on farming the runes that I need and some other stuff. I need to actually go through the Punisher stuff. I need to get some artifacts and some other little snippets and goodies that will overall help my units in the long run. Because yes, it's nice to farm for runes, but it's also like you want to get the artifacts too, just so you can have a bit more emphasis on like certain stuff. Because the artifacts can give you a like boost in terms of like what they can really do for your unit. Especially if you built them in a certain way. If you have a unit that's really speedy, there is a small substat on the artifact that's like, it contributes a good chunk of your crit damage or something to, because of your speed. Something of that sort. And I don't have any good artifacts anyways. I could have from the Demon Slayer collab, but once again, didn't really focus heavily on it, which I kind of did, but kind of didn't, just because this account hasn't got to the point where it could farm so effectively. Like, I was trying to do so much runs into Golem, but even then, it's like, they weren't doing it very quick. Granted that I still needed to get a good chunk of runes to even work on these guys. Like, with me at least buying some of the runes from the Demon Slayer stuff, it helped with getting these guys up there. But granted that, I should have avoided using some of those Demon Slayer coins on me trying to play catch up with the Transcendent mission one, because those coins could have been used to actually get some more runes without me having to, you know, really farm for them. And not only that, get specific runes like the Violence set, because that one's gonna take me a while before I can do it. Especially since it's with the dragon one, and it's like, there's certain units that I really need to make sure my dragon runs are efficient. My golem one needs to be kind of, I need to still work on that one, but I think I know what I could do to make it better, which I might experiment in the next episode. Alright, we just completed 4. And what is 5? Wasn't paying attention to... Oh, it's water. Oh, that's kind of nifty. I didn't realize that little snippet. Ooh, attack bar and defense. I think my guys got it. Anyways, this will most likely wrap up this episode of me doing more Second Awakening stuff. Going through these stages. I'm surprised Gina can actually put them to sleep. Oh yeah, there's a homunculus I could try to get too. If I have her, she could assist with the Tower of Ascension. Or specifically the hard mode of it. Because then I'll have 3 units I can really emphasize on debuffing. The only issue I would have when doing Tower of Ascension with that sort of team is me bumping into certain units that can ignore status element. I think for example, the dark or light Valk is notorious against anyone that's trying to put status ailment, because they are immune to it, or they're not really fully immune, but it's like they can easily get rid of those debuffs. I think the same can be said with the Water Valk too. Water Valk is also dangerous because she has a passive for that as well. Ooh, okay. This might be tricky. Ooh, okay. I might actually have some issues with this one. Because she just killed Crow. Dina's tanky, but without Crow, we can't really do the damage. I might need to revisit this level 5. So, yeah. Unless it continues damage, can it assist? Okay, maybe we can tease it with continuous damage. There we go. Alright, we successfully did it, but that needs a bit of rework. Or, the biggest thing is, try to keep Carl alive somehow. But anyways, that is it with this one. So I'm able to at least do the second awakening of these 3. So I can work on the werewolf, the elemental, and then the... What is it? The harpoo. I'm trying to remember. I think I could power level these guys up too. Actually, no. These guys, these 3 I should be able to get up there. And I think the issue with this guy still is that he still demands a bit more skill ups. And I'm not going to use the ones that I already got to level 5. Because I can use that to... I can use those guys for just ranking someone else up to level... Or get them to star rarity 6. Oh, wait. No, wait. The ones I'm looking for is these ones. These ones I need to power evolve. But anyways, that is it. So actually, I'll conclude it with me ranking up this guy. So I can actually use him. I don't think it's going to be that great, but, you know. Something. I'm not going to use these guys as much. And I don't need them for anything else. Hellhounds I can always farm for, so it's not as bad. Inagamis, I kind of want to keep them. Okay, something did not add up. Alright, let me get rid of that. Vikings level 5, so I got 4 of them. Now 1 more. I'm just going to do... Let's go with the bear. And then let's do 3 of you, 3 of you, 3 of you. Alright. And then we finalize this dude with... Why is it reversed? Do it like this. And then that should bump up some of his skills to max. Unless it goes all across the board like that. So this dude still needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he already hit the max star rarity. I'm just gonna grab 5 of the Viking guys in here. So it should be all the way at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab them. Put them here. Power up. And that should skill up this dude. 2, 3, 4, 5. That should max him out in terms of skills. There we go. Alright, so that is done. So he's prepped and ready. Still need to work on some other units too. But that is it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.